Okay, now the next code is, now the next question is this one. Load the data byte ATH in register D and F7 in register E. Mask the X, ये तो हमने कर लिया I guess, it's repetitive. Yes, we already done this thing. Okay, yeah, now the next question is load the bit pattern 91H in register B. So what we have to do, we have to first part load the 91H in register B. So we are loading 91H. In second part 87H in register C. 87H in register C. Then what they said, mask all the bits except D0 from register B and C. So in register B and C, D0 and DC. First I am writing a binary version of this 0 0 0 1. So here which bit will be the D0? Which bit will be the D0
One.
here? This one, na?
One.
This is the D0 and this is the D7. So what they said, mask all the bits. We have to mask till here. Only we have to retain this bit. So we have to mask this one. Okay, in B register and as well as in C register. So C register value is this one, 0 1 1 1. So here again we have to retain this value and we have to mask this one. Okay, if D0 at logic 1, if D0 at logic 1 means if you are getting D0 at logic 1 in both register, turn on the LED connected to D0. Means you have to check the condition. If D0 at logic 1, then what you have to do? Condition is, first condition is turn on the LED. Turn on the LED. Which LED? Which connected to at D0. So you have to turn on the LED connected to D0 position of output port of port 01H. This is the address of port. Okay, and otherwise second condition kya hai? You can understand this is the if loop. If this condition will happen, do this thing, and you can understand else, then you have to execute turn off light. Turn off light means your 01H port address, your 01H port address, 01H port address will contain 00H. Means if your D0 at logic 1, you have to turn on the LED. Means your 01H port will be reflected with 01H. If the condition will be true, you have to send this number on the port address. If your condition is false, you have to send this address, this particular value on this address. So can you tell me how should I write this code? Yeah, how should I write this code? Anybody can give the idea? One by one we are starting from. Yeah, MVI B, comma 91H. Okay. The next line is MVI C, comma 87H. Yeah. 87H. Yes. Next thing what we have to do? We have to mask. A, comma B. Okay, we will write move A, comma B. Now we have to mask in 91H. ANI 01H. Yeah. What I have to write it? ANI 01H. I will add 01H with 91H. So what I will get it? I will get it 01H. Okay. Here. So yes. I masked this one. Now what I said it? I am masking again this one. What I am doing? I am again masking this one. So what I have to do? Move. Yeah, and first I have to loaded this value, this accumulator content, this ANI content I have to load somewhere else. Otherwise, this data will be gone. So I will again load it. Yeah, very nice. Then what I will do? Move A, comma C. Now I am masking the C content. Then what I have to do? ANI 01H. So here what I am getting? Again I am getting 01H. Okay. Yes, so what they said it, yes, we have to mask D0 from B and C, and if D0 at logic 1. So first what we will do, B and C we have to mask all the bits except D0 if D0 at logic 1. So then what we have to do, we have to check the condition. So anybody can tell me how we can check the condition? कि your D0 bit is 1 or 0? See, in your C programming, you have a if-else option. If this condition will happen, you can do that thing. If this condition will happen, you can do that thing. But in your 8085, you don't have a if-else loop. You have a branching instructions. We discussed this thing now. We have a branching instructions. Branching instructions can be a two type. First is a conditional jump and unconditional jump. Okay, unconditional jump. Jump means conditional means if some condition will be made, then this particular thing will be jumped to the location. Unconditional jump means it can jump anywhere whenever you are writing anything. If for example JMP, I am writing 2000H, so without any condition it will jump on this location. Conditional jump, you have a 5 flag: sign flag, zero flag, carry flag, carry flag, parity flag, and auxiliary carry. So for auxiliary carry, you don't have instruction, you have an instruction only for this. So I'm discussing this part here like this. For a carry, you have this instruction jump carry. So assume it, if you have a carry, so on that condition, if you are like, how you can use this thing, jump carry, and you are writing a address where you wanted to jump. So if some carry will be made, jump carry, if the carry will be there, it will directly jump here. If the carry will not be there, it will execute the next instruction. That is the meaning of jump carry. These things also available in this form, jump no carry. So if I'm writing this thing, when the condition will true, if no carry will be there, then it will be jump on this address, otherwise execute next instructions. Okay, this will work for this condition, this will work for opposite conditions. Okay, if we are talking about jp is not parity, jump on positive, this is used for the sign flag. Okay, so jp means jump positive. So if your sign flag is 0, it will jump to the address, otherwise it will be on the same location. Jump minus, it means if your D7 flag will be 1, on that condition it will be jump, otherwise it will be there. Jump 0 means if your 0 flag will be set in accumulator, then it will be jump, otherwise it will be there. Jump no 0 means if no 0 will be there in accumulator, then it will be reset. Then next is a jump parity even and jump parity odd. So these are the conditional jump you can use it. So here, according to the condition, which particular branching instruction you have to use? What they said, just look at this condition again. If D0 at logic 1, turn on the LED. If miss, if D0 at logic 1, you have to write this one. How you can write this one? You have to write out 01H. Okay, if this will be there, you have to write out 00H, sorry, 01H. Means here in accumulator, your accumulator will be loaded with 01H, and here your accumulator loaded with 00H. This instruction you have to write in the if else condition. So anybody can tell me which branching instruction I have to use?
Jump parity odd.
Jump parity or jump parity even. Yeah, you can use that thing also, but you can do one more thing also. I told you the rotate instruction. Did we discuss the rotate instructions?
Yes, ma'am.
So in a rotate instruction, in a rotate instruction, if you wanted to check this D0 bit, so on what direction you wanted to rotate? If you wanted to check D0 is 1 or not, so on what direction you have to rotate? Right or left? You have to out the D0 bit. Right, है ना?
Right.
So yeah, so I can write rotate accumulator right. So here what will happen? The accumulator content will be shifted by one position. So D0 will be out. So if D0 will be out, so your carry condition will be changed. So after this instruction, what you are writing? You are checking jump no carry. Okay, if you are checking jump no carry. So if no carry will be there, what is the meaning of that? If the no carry will be there, what is the meaning of that? Which condition will be executed? This one or this one?
Ma'am, second one. I'm turn
Turn off light. So what we have to do? If jump no carry means condition is true, means you have to jump here. So I am writing something loop. I am giving level. Okay. So what condition I have to write? I will write this one, loop level. I am writing MVI a comma 00h. Then I am writing what I am writing. I am writing here out 01h. So what will happen? If no carry will be there after rotating, this program will be directly jump to here and it will executed this one. Okay. And if carry will be there, what do you want to do? MVI a comma 01h. Then what do you have to do? Out 01h. Okay. So if no carry will be there, your program will skip these two instructions and will jump here and execute this one. But if the carry will be there, your program will execute these instructions. That is the meaning of branching instruction. Are you getting my point? Is it clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so in that way you can use it. Okay, so next is this is the last one. What is the output at port 1 when the following instructions are executed? So port 1 is the label of output port. So in this instruction you can see at port 1 what output will be there, we have to find out. So line by line we have to execute it. So after the execution of first line, A contain what value? 8fh. Okay. If we are doing ADI, so ADI means A and 72H. So what is the addition of 8F and 72H? 8F and 72H we have to add. 8F plus 72H. We have to add this number. So 100. Anybody are doing this addition? 011 then 0010. So what will be the answer for this?
01.
We are getting 1 0, then again 0 we are getting, then again 0 we are
01
getting,
है
then 0 है ना, 0 1 होगा ना?
Yes,
0 1 होगा ना? Okay, and one carry will be there. So here you are getting 01h and one carry is generated. Okay, so your carry is 1. It's required, that's why I'm writing. Now what we are saying, jump carry. Jump carry means when the carry will be generated, this condition will be true. So right now the carry will be there. So jump carry, so it will jump here. It will jump here. Then what we have to do? A XOR with A. So right now what things contained by A? What is the value of A?
01.
01. So you have to 01 XOR with 01. So what is the answer?
00.
If you are XORing, yeah, definitely you are getting 00. So at port 1, what will be the answer at port 1?
00.
Yes, very nice. So in this question, you are getting this answer. At port 1, you are getting 00. So this kind of question can come into the exam. They will write this thing and they will ask what will be the output for that. Okay. So rest of the question we will solve in the next class. Or either we will start next topic and then we will go to the another instructions. Okay. So I hope this part is clear.
अरे मैम
Yes,
मिड टर्म
ma'am.
कब है?
Sorry.
मिड टर्म कब से?
Ma'am, midterm.
Okay. Yeah, I'm telling you. Yeah, actually, your midterm will be wait a minute.